They were the first two to actually walk on the moon. So everybody knows kind of basic space movies like The Martian with Matt Damon, Interstellar, Apollo 13,
Muppets in Space.
You got a Galaxy Quest, Armageddon, Event Horizon,
Galaxy.
Pluto Nash.
God, what is that?
What else? There's a few. Got Gravity here.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mission to Mars.
The
Red Planet.
Don't forget about Alien.
And I guess you could even throw in the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yes.
You could throw all
Sigourney
those in there.
Weaver's a badass.
So, okay, so say there was a space disaster. Here's your scenario. I'm talking like Jodie Foster. Here's your scenario.
I want to meet you.
Okay, which leads me into this. Say that Jodie Foster from Contact and Charlie Sheen from The Arrival found
Same
real.
movie.
They found real aliens in space. You tell them that I know that there's aliens in space. Which actor from a famous space movie would be suited to go engage the aliens if they were in a spaceship with Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong?
Oh, it's Charlie Sheen because he ran an alien over in that movie. There's a part where he's coming out and he ran that son of a bitch over. I remember watching that with my dad and he's like, yeah, run that motherfucker over. He just rans him over. What did Jodie Foster do? Charlie Sheen has one confirmed alien kill.
Jodie Foster fell in a bubble and had a panic attack and saw things.
She's on the same level as that girl that fucked that fish in that one movie, Shape of Water. She's on the same level with that thing.
Let's not forget Michael Collins, the third Apollo guy. We're Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong. Look at his picture. He looks sad as heck. Nobody cares about him.
He looks like he's already dead.
No, I got
He
the.
probably is dead.
Let me see if I can.
Look at his picture. Buzz and Neil, they're smiling. This
Dude, if you
guy is
look-
just like a perpetual frown.
Butthurt in a dictionary has that guy's face.
Because he didn't get.
He's
He
like,
never.
"God damn it."
He never landed on
Nobody
the moon.
even. Yeah, I was in the first mission to the moon.
Some
Yeah,
real
okay, Dad.
bullshit. Yeah, sure you were. Anyway.
So yeah, pretty much we'll keep it semi inside the realm of reason. We'll just say that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin are piloting a spacecraft. That's the reason.
Okay.
If they were attacked by some form of alien from any alien movie, which movie astronaut person would you want as the third?
Ripley.
As the third. So say they encountered the aliens from Mars Attacks. Who do you think should be there? Do you think it should be Matthew McConaughey, Matt Damon, who was in multiple space movies, Elysium, The Martian, and Interstellar, Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, George Clooney, Lawrence Fishburne, or get Bruce Willis and Steve Buscemi and Ben Affleck up there to drill a hole in their fucking sorry ass?
Can I have
Sliders.
Boba Fett?
We're gonna
I'll
keep.
take Boba Fett. He'll fight him.
I'm gonna try to keep Star Wars and other fantasy.
The ones that win.
Well,
The
here's
ones
the
that would
thing.
just be so
Is
easy.
all these people you're naming, Ripley beats them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
She's the ultimate
Ripley.
space woman.
Barring
Yeah.
that she can actually
It's
go
the
to
space
space and
band.
survive.
I mean, what does it matter?
She has
She's
been.
fine. Yeah,
She's been tested.
Not on the Columbia.
She's the one woman that don't blow up and on the back.
She's the one that's tested. She survived
She's the queen.
She was a host.
was the
She
queen.
also learned how to survive and hide, and she also learned how to use weapons against them. The
Okay.
worst ones.
She's too OP, I think.
The worst
Yeah,
ones.
she's
So are you saying Sigourney Weaver from the Aliens movies
Yeah,
or from
Ripley.
Avatar?
No,
no,
not
Ripley.
Avatar. What?
Ripley. We're saying Ripley.
I know. I'm just fucking with you guys. Because Avatar is technically a space movie as well.
Jeff Shorty.
if you're
touch tails and fuck that way.
Wow.
if you're voting, Ripley is a god, right?
Yeah,
She's
God
a
tier.
top
She-
tier.
Okay,
She's
so
S tier.
She's
SS
S
tier.
plus.
Okay, so she's the best. Okay, so you think that Sigourney Weaver would be the one for, say, Mars Attacks or...
Okay, now as far as Mars Attacks, because every time you see Ripley, she's in space. She's never
Randy
on Earth.
Quaid
Right.
also knows how to beat these
Yes.
things.
Randy Quaid's a great option, or Jeff Goldblum. He went to space with Will Smith.
Jeff Goldblum.
Will Smith. I'm going to choose a robot from the day the Earth stood still, because he's here to help humanity, and he's a fucking robot from space. And he probably knows these aliens from Martian, that movie, whatever, Tim Burton horrible space movie.
I love that movie.
Well, Mars Attacks was a funny movie.
Yes, it
It's
was.
so cringe. I'm sorry.
It was good because of the time period it came out in.
I get it. Watch it now. Is
Yeah, no, it's unwatchable. Pierce Brosnan and
No, it's watchable.
it's watchable, but the
need to
ending
remake
is the ending is so bad. It's just the aliens die because they can't handle this song.
it's just dated because it's
All right,
CG.
so it was a
That's all.
grandma in the 90s.
Yeah,
And that's
it
what
was,
she would listen
it
to.
was legit grandma.
Yeah.
What
okay.
What would grandmas of today be listening to?
Probably
Elvis.
the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
You gotta think grandmas in 30 years are gonna be like, "Skill up at that and then I'm so sad I'm
Post
climbing
Malone.
along.
Post Malone.
I got my Heineken in my hand. I got my gun on my neck." Or they're listening to like just like fucking bitches in the club. It's going down.
Oh God.
That's grandmas of our age.
Wait, what?
They're still listening
like,
to
there's-
these boys.
Like, can you imagine like grandma's like 40 years from now is like, "Soldier boy up in the shot."
You go to grandma's house, she's baking cookies. Yeah. It's like, it's getting hot in her.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's like,
I don't think grandmas in 30 years will be baking cookies.
oh yeah, they'll be at home
They're
taking
gonna
self.
bake. They're gonna be strong grandmas. They ain't no need no man.
Okay. All right. We're doing that now? We're playing that game?
All right. Well, who do you think that Matt Damon would be able to stop a predator?
No.
No.
Jason X can stop a predator.
Yeah, that's the league guy.
Matt Damon almost lost to Matthew McConaughey on an ice planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
he survived for what, like 200
All right,
days
you know
on
what?
Mars.
He ate potatoes. Dude, he has not the strength or the poise and the stamina.
He ain't small potatoes.
A small potato.
You know what? I was thinking
potatoes.
Riddick, but then I think Riddick's going to get owned by Predator.
He has a better
too.
chance.
But he's still going to get wrecked
Now,
by
you see that part where
Predator.
he tore that one alien in half with the knife?
Yeah.
He'd fuck Predator up, I think.
Yeah, but what
Vin
about
Diesel.
Deckard?
Huh?
Deckard, you're forgetting
Oh,
about
Deckard.
Blade
Oh,
Runner.
He-
Deckard.
Well, are we saying Deckard pre-knowing that he's a robot or post-knowing that he's a robot? I'm pretty sure it's
Young.
Young, okay.
Young, because he was
He's a
you know,
stud.
he was strong. Yeah, he was a stud.
But he got manhandled by the robots like a bitch. The one in
Yeah.
the big guy that threw him against the car and was about to kill him. That's the Predator fight right there. He getting wrecked.
And it's known that, the aliens, predators, they beat up robots. So
Yeah, true. Well, what about, say, the aliens from Slither, the slug-like looking aliens that would just infect you? What type of who do you think would be best? Do you think that Tim Allen and Alan Rickman would be able to queue up against them
No.
or square up?
no.
No.
Or do you think that would be more of a Lawrence Fishburne thing?
I think that's more of I can't think of that. Think of the movie now.
What movie? Or you think Sandra Bullock and George Clooney could pull it off?
No, they have no chance at all. There's regular people.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock,
Did
George
Clooney
Clooney.
die in that movie?
Yeah, George
Yeah, he
Clooney
did.
died.
He
Bitch.
sacrificed himself in that movie.
What's the movie with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal?
What's the Apollo 13?
Oh, that alien movie?
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal can fight the Slither creature.
Brokeback Mountain
Part 2, fight duh.
In
in
space.
space.
In space. Come
that-
floats.
I know what movie you're talking about.
So Jake Gyllenhaal just like doing his masturbation thing, and it sparks into the air, and then Ryan Reynolds floats through and gobbles it up.
It's like,
I have your
No,
I have
that's
your
nasty.
request to play
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
Slither
yeah.
scene.
yeah, so this,
Okay.
pull up the video, Tyler.
It's up. It's on. It's going to be audio.
All right, so
Only.
this would, pretty much, if Slither attacked, this would be Tim Allen and Alan Rickman.
Where is the Mr. Pibb? I told your secretary to pack Mr. Pibb. It's the only Coke I like. Goddamn Brenda's floating like a water balloon. The worms driving my friends around like they're goddamn skin cars. People are spitting acid at me, turning you into cottage cheese, and now there's no fucking goddamn Mr. Pibb. Jesus Christ, Jack, let me get right on it.
So that would be Tim Allen.
I'm just...
But he would go.
No guy there, Mr. Pibb.
That guy called Mr. Pibb a Coke.
I know. I heard that too. He called it a cola.
Yeah, and he Coke. He,
Coke.
Mr. Pibb's the only kind of Coke I drink.
Well, in his defense, actually, Mr. Pibb is made by Coca-Cola.
All right.
Okay.
That's why Dr. Pepper is Pepsi.
Okay.
Useless.
23 ingredients in Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper.
I actually
Can
like
you
Pibb
believe it?
better than Dr. Pepper.
You can jump out that window.
I actually like neither.
It's Pibb Extra.
I actually like neither.
X extra. I
Pibb Extra.
think it has
So-
3 X's.
XX extra.
I think so.
XXX Tenacion.
So, who do you think would be able to square up with the aliens from Starship Troopers?
Riddick.
Riddick?
Yeah, Riddick.
That's a Riddick.
That's a Riddick.
That's a
but
Riddick like whole.
Riddick is X-Men level. So is X-Men allowed? Because Cyclops could totally fucking zap all of them.
Cyclops never been to space.
We're gonna keep superpowers.
They did.
out of
They
it.
did go to space in the new movie
actually, no,
where
I ain't watched that garbage.
Phoenix Rising.
Fuck that one.
Actually, Cyclops' dad is like a space pirate. So
Just watched.
Okay, so then we're gonna bring in like Galactus and all this stuff.
Silver Surfer would destroy all of them.
We're not gonna.
Boba Fett.
We'll keep superpowers and Star Wars out of it.
Luke Skywalker. 1v1.
Fuck those bugs. A lightsaber? A lightsaber's gonna fuck those bugs up.
I don't know. Remember Starship Troopers though? That dude like ran in and shot the fuck out of that bug and it still killed him.
They were
that happened a lot.
bullets.
yeah, if you had the force,
That happened a lot though.
If you had a
you'd be deflecting.
if
Well,
you
wait,
had
wait,
a
wait.
hot
They don't shoot you.
lightsaber
Let me
just
take that back.
slicing legs off,
because
those bugs-
lightsabers.
I think Stormtroopers would have a
I
better
think
chance.
Jedi, their weakness is physical bullets, not lasers.
Yeah, you can shoot a Jedi.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the bugs aren't shooting. So if you
Could a
had a
bullet go through the
lightsaber
light?
against a bug,
I don't know about that, but you could bullets.
We go through the
They can't
lightsaber.
stop all the. Yeah.
No, well, they cut through metal doors.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what about the killer clowns from outer space? Who do you think could stop that? Who would be your best bet?
I mean, I
Bill
don't
Pullman.
know. What's a clown's weakness? Let's talk about that.
Oh, I forgot. I don't think the
Pies?
clowns. I think the clowns in that
Magicians.
movie.
Water? Just
I
wipe
think
the
Yeah, who's
I think
the,
they got
who's
the
the
face-
who's
Oh,
the
that was from
magician?
Signs.
Who's
The
the
water.
magician character? Because like the opposite of like the arch nemesis of a clown or comedian is a magician. So what's like David Copperfield?
Are you gonna get like Christian Bale out
David
there?
Roy.
Yeah.
From The
Siegfried and
Prestige
Roy.
or
Yeah,
something?
Siegfried
and Roy.
and Roy.
See,
Get Siegfried and Roy.
what's
on
the
it?
other way of saying that?
Sigmund Freud.
But what's What's Sigmund Freud mean?
He's the psychologist guy.
And Siegfried and Roy is the tiger people.
Siegfried and Roy.
They're the same people.
That's the same thing.
Sigmund Roy. Siegfried and
Sigmund Freud.
So you take Sigmund Freud and with his tigers.
Siegfried and Roy.
Oh, you take
Don't make fun of the way I talk.
Siegfried and Roy and they're tigers, and they will take on some clowns.
They're butt fucking while their tigers are
Now,
ripping them to shreds.
That goes against everything we've said, though, that they've never been to space. So
Right, true.
I got to go back to, I think if you hose down a clown with water and totally wipe off their face paint, they're
but
not
they're
a clown
aliens.
anymore.
They're alien clowns. I mean, they're susceptible to bullets and explosions and stuff.
Then put the leprechaun up against them.
The leprechaun.
He was in space.
All right, let's
He has magic.
Yeah.
Go
give me my leg back.
Get me shillelagh.
that fucking clip when he cuts the dude in the cave and they all go in is so fucking stupid. It never ends. It kept going.
It was too long.
I was like, surely
Give
it's
me back my leg.
Good Lord.
Okay, so I played this a while ago, but I want to play it again.
Another fart video.
No, Jason Hicks, the sleeping bag scene.
Oh, okay.
We'll just play that audio. Let's see.
You can hear people thumping, going.
Yeah.
Hey, you want a beer?
Or do you want to smoke some pot?
Or we can have premarital sex.
Beating them.
I like that the music in the background is.
Sounds like it's just a.
He did tree on that one.
Nice.
That was supposed to be a weakness for Jason X, and it did not work. He killed them. He put them inside of sleeping bags and then beat one sleeping bag onto the other
I
sleeping
think that's
bag.
a throwback to one of the movies because he killed somebody like that in a movie.
Like the first one,
Yeah.
Yeah,
two or
he
three.
crushed them in a sleeping bag.
It definitely was a throwback in general because the scene looks vintage. Like they're at Camp Crystal Lake in their tight little shirts and their little string, undies. It was a nice look for sure. But
Sorry.
Making mac and cheese over there.
well, so
Okay, so Jason X, since you brought that up, what do you think that Bruce Willis and Steve Buscemi could stop Jason X?
no,
Hell no.
nothing
drill
can
into
stop
him?
him.
Unless he blew the asteroid up with him.
Steve Buscemi had that turret gun. Remember, he was like,
He went crazy.
"I'm getting the space sickness," and he started shooting everybody.
I don't
The
think
only guy
anybody
that can stop him. I mean, in that whole movie, one guy had a gun, and then everybody's like, Who brings a gun into space?
Coach from Remember Titans.
Yeah. Who brings a gun in outer space?
I think what you got to do is you got to team up the characters again, and you have to put Nightmare on Elm Street.
There was never a Space Freddy movie.